Hi, welcome. How these political trollers, these political intruders into personal lives, just for political gain, are the dominance of the vote bank politics. Whatever the reason, the country may be anything, but the system is same that intrude into personal lives of others and to troll them. Maybe ultimately they gain the political gain. If some people, their employees, so they don't much bother what's happening in their neighbors, they go to office and gain money and come back, take care of their families, they're busy there. Students are busy in the schools and college students are busy in the universities. Then who is trolling all these things? These are all the political circles. They're busy in the online, so they keep interfering in different personal lives. That's what I understand. But let's see here some people who are being trolled. I mean, nowadays, maybe 1 or 2 days from now, 2 days onwards, that is one Charlie Kirk and Erika Kirk. One family is being trolled. JD Vance and Usha Vance, she's being trolled now. And of course, Jemima Rodrigue and the cricket star, and she was on trolls now. Earlier, and of course, Sushant Rajput and Riya Chaudhary, she was trolled. That case, and even Colonel Qureshi was trolled. There are many people who are actually trolled, but for no reason. I don't find any reason for doing all these trolls, but they simply interfere in the personal lives of the someone personal faith. It may be religion, it may be caste, religion, a region, or approach, a system. Right? Their idea is it can be anything, but just interfering. So before going through some political updates, just let's see few trolls actually on these two families. Now let's talk about first of all this JD Vance and his wife Usha Vance. We know that JD Vance and Usha Vance. The Usha is a Brahmin, Andhraite, a Telugu Brahmin from West Godavari districts of Andhra Pradesh. Her parents, she born in America. She is not Indian. She did not born in India. Her parents are from West Godavari district of Andhra Pradesh, and they migrated to USA, and she born there only. The Usha born there only in America. And other side, this of course, because since she was Brahmin, obviously she was Hindu. She is Hindu even now. Okay, she is Hindu. And the other side, the J.D. Vance is a Christian boy. So they both met at Yale University Law College. And I think that they both try to appease one another, because when they're getting attracted to one another, they start telling lies to one another. It seems they both introduced one another that they're atheists. J.D. Vance said, I'm atheist. And Usha also introduced to him that I'm atheist. I don't believe in gods and all this. Because she knows that she's getting attracted to a Christian boy. That's why she wanted to say that I am not Hindu, so I'm atheist. Maybe to attract him. He knows that he's attracting to a Hindu girl. So he wanted to appease her. He said, no, I'm atheist. But after marriage, they got married. They attracted to one another, got married. They're happy. They had children. They're leading their happy life. But after marriage, anyway, the original religion came out. And the J.D. Vance, he started going to his church, and his original faith is a Christian boy. So he started going to his church. And the Usha, she stuck to her Hinduism because her parents are a Brahmin Hindu background. So she's sticking to her. They're happy in their life, right? Then why we started suddenly involving the controversy arised here is, this is the controversy. Recently, one student asked J.D. Vance about her interfaith marriage life with her children. And he said, and earlier, of course, he said, I wish she will convert. He did not directly say that she will convert. He said that I wish she will come in my path. That's what actually he said, and that became a controversy. But earlier Usha said, actually, because they both one another introduced to themselves as atheists, but actually Usha, what she said earlier in an interview, we can see this is what actually she told in her interview, that her children have plenty of access to Hindu tradition because my parents are from Hindu background. And she said, whenever we go to India and whenever we have India trip, that our grandparents, we meet our grandparents, and the children have access to that. And they read the Hindu books and all. She said, my children knows that I am not Catholic. They can choose their path later because they're very small children. So when they came to India, they met Narendra Modi ji. So these are the children. They're very small kids. Okay. So now it's not right thing to talk about the religion now, whether they're Hindu or Christians. It's up to them, right? But what she said is, the wedding was interfaith ceremony. Both Hindu and Catholic priests, both together, they got married, and they supported. And later, this is the interesting point, is that the Osha supported JD's post-marriage conversion. Means he's actually a Christian. He's not actually not pure atheist. He's a Christian boy, but not going to church, not very actively participating in the Christian faith and all. But post-marriage, and he wanted to go to church and practice his Christianity, and then it is she who encouraged him. That's what it's very clear that she said in an interview, that I encouraged him to go to his original faith. Reason maybe we don't know. Maybe if he goes to church and he will be disciplined and all, she want to control her husband. Whatever the reason, maybe the background we don't know, but she only encouraged him to go to the church. Okay, that's what one thing we can understand from her interview. And recently what J.D. Vance said is that my wife is, that's what he said, my wife doesn't have religion, she's agnostic and a atheist. He referred my agnostic wife or atheist wife. We met at law college, and I started practicing post-marriage my Christianity, and then I wish she will come in my path. That's what actually he said. Here, our Indian trollers started trolling them that why you call her agnostic or atheist because she is Hindu. It is not that J.D. Vance that who said she is agnostic or atheist. It is Usha herself introduced to him as an agnostic or atheist, right? and she married a non-Hindu boy, a Christian boy, right? They're happy. Then what is our interest here to dig her religion out and argue that she is Hindu? It is her duty, it is Usha's duty to say that I am Hindu. She introduced herself as agnostic or an atheist. Okay. But they're happy now. Doesn't matter. They're atheist or Christian, Muslim, Hindu, but once they're married, they had children, they're happy, right? Why this trollers targeting them? And it seems that he said that I wish he will come in my path, and then the controversy has arisen. The people started trolling him. There were serious issues is trolling, and one person has told him that you pushed Usha's faith under bus. So he said it's a disgusting comment. That's what actually he responded. He said it's a disgusting. Okay. He said he threw his wife's religion under the bus in a public for MAGA points. Vance, someone posted, then Vance replied, what a disgusting comment. It's hardly been the only one along these lines. First off, the question was from a person seemingly to my left, means someone asked him about my interfaith marriage. I am a public figure. People are curious. I wasn't going to avoid this question. So my Christian faith tells me the gospel is true and is good for human beings. That's what he believes. Yes, Christians have beliefs, and yes, those beliefs have many consequences, one of which is that we want to share them with others. That's one of fundamental rule of the Christianity. They try to share with others. They call it as a gospel. Okay, that is a completely normal thing. It's a very common thing in Christianity. Anyone who is telling you otherwise is an agenda. This is anti-Christian bigotry, plain and simple. Usha has no plans to convert, and I hope she may one day see things as I do. That's what he said. She doesn't have plan to convert, and I hope she may see what actually I'm doing. That's what actually said. Now you're forcing your wife uh, they started, trolling him. And in between, after this, they pulled up another issue. This is actually the Charlie Kirk's wife. Controversy came, and Charlie Kirk, they started trolling Charlie Kirk's wife when she hugged him. Uh, this photo is being trolled, and then because she hugged him, and specifically this photo they're trolling because she kept her hand on his head, inside the hair, and it looks like that some deep something like that. So that's a description they are giving to that picture. It's very common, right, in America. In America or Western countries, the hugging is very common. How we shake hand, and that's their common culture, right? Then we are drawing the lines on it. We are writing descriptions and stories on that, but it's very common practice for them. And then let's see that actually who is this why they pulled between J.D. Vance and Osha Vance, and this Kirk came. Charlie Kirk's wife, Erika Kirk, came in between, and she was being trolled because that her husband, we know Charlie Kirk recently, he was assassinated by someone who was killed because he's right wing. Because Charlie Kirk has one organization called Turning Point. It's like a right-wing organization. How in India we have RSS, a right-wing organization, like they have a Turning Point organization run by this Charlie Kirk. So how we have RSS Indians, they're talking about India nationalism, that how our RSS is arguing. This Turning Point, Charlie Kirk used to tell that American people, it's our nation, and so that's his nationalist policy. So he's running that organization. And someone did not like his ideology, and then someone assassinated him, and he killed him in the public meeting. We all know that, okay. And that boy was caught, and now the Erika is widow now. That Erika, she took up her husband's organization, the same youth wing organization. She is working for it. She has a Bible college, and she is running, of course, here RSS runs around Hinduism, but she might be running her nationalism around Christianity because that's a Christian country, okay. She has a Bible college, a mission called Read a Bible Version, something like that. She has Erika. No, she organized a meeting and she called J.D. Vance as a chief guest, and she said that she made a few comments that no one can replace my husband, but she said some similarities in J.D. Vance with my husband. That she made few statements which confused the audience there. That she said, no one can replace my husband, but J.D. Vance, vice president, he has some similarities as what my husband has. And she said, she introduced him, that she went and hugged him. This is actually the post. When invite him to come for a speech. That's it. That's a simple incident that occurred there. And then the netizens, they started trolling that he's going to give divorce to Osha, and he's going to marry very quickly to the Erika Kirk. Osha, you're out. So J.D. Vance, very good, is going to get divorced. All these trollings are coming out. It's completely illogical, right? It's illogical, interfering in someone's life. That's what I understand. Okay. There's another victim of being trolled is Jemima Rodriguez. See, we know that she scored 127 runs out of from 134 balls. It is not the runs and the balls, it is the victory. She stood in the crease till she finishes the match. Like how somewhere during Tendulkar used to do against the same Australia, when somewhere in 90s Tendulkar, he stood 124 on 34. He used to score the runs against Australia to finish the matches. That same thing, she steered the matches today. Such a wonderful player, and there is a lot of applause among the the cricket circles. Even all the cricketer, Harsha Bhogle, Sunil Gavaskar, all these people praised her, and they appreciated her. Then when the cricket circle is okay, actual cricket fans are okay, the players they are all appreciating one another, they have unity. But here in the political circles, we had a problem now with Jemima. What problem we have with Jemima now? She said she had a faith that she said, because of Jesus, I could be able to stand still. She quoted a Bible verse that I stand still. So I finished the match. So it's our faith, right? Someone may say that Lord Hanuman helped me to score 100. Someone may say the Lord Ram helped me to score 100. Someone say a Muslim cricketer, he may say that Allah helped me. She has her own faith. She said Jesus helped me to hit the score. That's not a big issue, right? And she was being trolled online, saying that she's a converter. I mean, she's doing conversions. She was called Muhammad Rizwan in a sari. What a big troll. Someone is calling her, it's Muhammad Rizwan in a sari. Muhammad Rizwan is a Pakistani cricketer. They're comparing her with Pakistani cricketer. And someone is trolling that when she was 85 runs out of 77 balls, but she finished century with I think somewhere 37 balls she took to finish century. And what I mean to say is that when she was 85 runs out of 77 balls, and she took 37 more balls to finish the century, so they say that she's selfish player. For century, she took, she dragged the match. She took more balls. Is it true? But if you see the match actually, you know that captain and Jemima both were playing. The captain got out when she was 85. When both were playing, when both were building the partnership and they both were aggressively playing, the captain and Jemima, but the captain got out. In the general notion, in every cricketer will do that when one wicket fell down, if one wicket falls down, the player will slow down because he wants to make sure that the other wicket will not fall down. It's a very common thing. That's what actually Jemima did. She was aggressive playing when she was 85 out of 77, but the other captain wicket lost, and then she slowed down. That's what she said, I want to stand still. She quoted a Bible quote there, and then it became an issue for all these people. I don't know. Okay. She's being, and she was there, and her father was being trolled. I don't know why they are trolling her father. Her father was highly trolled. It seems that father, when used from a Christian prayer meeting earlier, a club where they have a membership, and they released a conversion, and all these are coming out now, and unnecessarily they are trolling her. That's what I understand. No, earlier we have an issue of Sushant Rajput and as well as Riya Chaudhary. The same thing happened there earlier, right? So when we see that Riya Chaudhary and Sushant Rajput issue, we can understand that what happened there in the during that time, Riya Chaudhary and Sushant Rajput. You know what happened during that time? Sushant Rajput, he got committed suicide. We know. You know, the Rajput is a Bihari. Rajput is a Bihari, some dominant society member. But Riya Chakravarti is a Bengali. We know that the Chakravartis are Bengalis. And she is a Brahmin Bengali, of course. But settled in Mumbai, Mumbai for movie, whatever it may be. She was actually Mumbaite, but origin is from West Bengal. During 2020, there are Bihar elections were going that time. They were Bihar elections time. And same time, this Chakravarti, Sushant Rajput committed suicide. And it became a political issue there because they want to gain votes in Bihar. Because in Maharashtra, where Sushant Rajput committed suicide, Riya Chakravarti is Mumbai, Maharashtrian, there when she committed suicide. And there, Uddhav Thackeray, Shiv Sena is ruling the state. they're opponents of Bharatiya Janata Party. So UBT, Shivsena is the ruling, chief minister there during that time, and they want to create hatredness. So the political drama, that's what I understand. And the other side, moreover, she is Bengali. The other side is Mamata Banerjee, anti-BJP. Their Bihar is their anti-BJP. So they used this issue, a Bihar election issue, there in the Bihar NDA alliance. That's what they did. Not NDA alliance, we can say that their BJP has trolled more this issue. She was called gold digger, murderer, sledgehammer, right? they threatened her of rape, murder, black magic, drug cattle, abetment to suicide, Bengali woman ruins men's career, what not. So many allegations they made on her. Ultimately, now in March 2025, the CBI filed a closure report giving Chakravarti and her family a clean chit. Now the government is, Maharashtra is BJP government, the Modi government, central is Modi government, central BJP, and there in Maharashtra BJP, and the CBI is in their hand. The CBI has given clean chit to this Riya Chakravarti, that she doesn't have a role because he went in depression, committed suicide. Then when the CBI given clean chit, what about I think some 18, 20, 28, 30 days she was in jail. She was in jail. She was called, a gold digger, murderer, slut. So many things were called on social media. But ultimately CBI says that she is innocent by the same government, like same BJP government, right? So how a woman was trolled, that's what I want to say. Earlier, there is another woman also, Pakistani, and she was called. You know that she's another video of, Pahalgam attack terrorist, someone was killed. And she was told, his wife was told, because she said, okay, don't target Muslims, something she said. And she was called a Pakistani, she was called a fake widow, she was called ISSA agent, and they told her like anything. This girl and this woman, right? And even they did not leave the Sophia Qureshi. Also, Sophia Qureshi was called a terrorist sister, and they called Modi appeasement. Why should Modi use a Muslim woman? She doesn't deserve that. You should have used another woman, right? Only to show that I'm a minority appeasement. So they attacked even Modi on this. About Sophia Qureshi, I don't think that this is non-BJP groups actually trolled Sophia Qureshi against Modi ji. Politics, fake videos, they, right? In the name of RSS. Actually, RSS did not do. But in the name of RSS, some people have trolled Sophia Qureshi. Maybe to bring a bad name to RSS, maybe. Okay, whatever. Even some of RSS supporters also, they did. So these are all unnecessarily the trolls they have done it. So these are all about the different trolls and all. So which doesn't look good anyway. I just wanted to bring to your notice this about this. Just nothing to discuss. I'll just show you different political updates. This is actually 9 people killed in Venkateswara temple in Andhra Pradesh. Yesterday it became issue, and Jagan Mohan Reddy and Pawan Kalyan, the opposition leaders, they expressed their concern, their condolences to the families who died. And Chandrababu Naidu said that organization's temple stampede, they did not, it's a private temple, they did not inform us about this, that is an organized temple and an unregistered temple. So he said we'll take action on them. Then Rahul Gandhi also expressed his concern on that. So the Rahul Gandhi also, he tweeted on few states formation like Andhra Pradesh, Kerala, Madhya Pradesh, Delhi, Punjab, Puducherry, and these are all the formation day. So he tweeted all about all those states. And Priyanka Gandhi, she said Bihar assembly polls, she said the NDA is indulging in divisive politics. They're propagating fake nationalism. And this is the serious allegations made by Priyanka Gandhi in Bihar election, campaign. This is about Congress Supriya Shrinat accused Bihar by CM Samrat Chaudhary of lying about his age. It seems that she is alleging that one Bihar Deputy Chief Minister, he shown two ages in different, two different years. In one affidavit he showed is 48 years old, another 56 years old. So this she was raising that point, and here this is Nitish Kumar is aware that he will not become CM this time, so that's why Ashok Gehlot released that. This is about actually Mokama murder. We know that one Prashant Kishore's party, Jan Suraj party member was recently killed. In Bihar, it seems that the election commission ordered a replacement for the two officials. For two officers were suspended and they replaced election commission. That's what actually there is a news about. It's only what CMI, same as Karnataka Deputy Minister. You stop all these rumors that the CM will change and all. Deputy DK Shivkumar said it is me and Siddaramaiah is the final say. You don't believe in the other things. That's what actually about the Karnataka. No place in Congress for those having sympathy towards Congress, Hariprasad. So towards RSS. This Congress leader, he said that those who have sympathy towards RSS, they will not have any place in Congress. So that's actually said whether Congress leaders or workers all must read the history of RSS. Their ideology and Congress ideology are two different. So we have two different ideologies. So if you are associated with RSS, and then you don't have any place in Congress. That's a leader made by statement, a Congress leader. Amit Shah ji said, accusing Mallikarjun Kharge that why he says that he want to ban RSS. You know that Mallikarjun Kharge should give the reason why he want to ban RSS. The RSS contributed to the development of the country, to the short right. They have given two prime ministers. RSS has given two popular prime ministers, Vajpayee ji and as well as Narendra Modi ji. Then how can you ban that such organization? That's what Amit Shah ji said. This is about Maharashtra. They had a truth march in yesterday. Even Raj Thackeray, Uddhav Thackeray, all these people came together. That means officially now Raj Thackeray is part of India bloc, that we understood right yesterday. So about the vote theft, and they had a march. And there is a controversy made by DCM Ajit Pawar, stirs controversy slamming farmers for demanding farm loan waivers. Okay, he said that just for winning elections, we will tell that we'll give farm loan waivers and all. Then why do you force us? That's a controversial statement by this Deputy CM Ajit Pawar. He says that just for elections purpose, we told that we will waive the farmers loan. So that means he's publicly saying that just for vote bank we will give all fake promises. That he means that protect interest of voters, Hindus and Maharashtra, Uddhav Thackeray alliance with Raj Thackeray, their BMC elections, local body elections, they're going, all the brothers are going together. Maharashtra government, they promised a sit to women doctor's death in Satara. That's one news that's coming about. This is about Telangana Revanth Reddy. He accused BRS and BJP of their maintaining bond elections. That's what actually. The BJP people said Revanth Reddy insulted Jawans. Somewhere it seems that Pakistan kicked you back, something like that. So they made it a controversy. It's about Azharuddin. Their Kishan Reddy, BJP leader Kishan Reddy said the Azharuddin is a traitor because he involved in match fixing, something like that. When he was facing some cases on charges of match fixing, so he's a traitor. That Kishan Reddy said earlier. Now Azharuddin says that am I a traitor because I got a clean chit by the court. That's what condemned his statement by Azharuddin. That's what we understand. This finally, in Uttar Pradesh, the SIR was released with caste related allegation. He says that officers deployed for the SIR have been appointed based on caste and religion. If you see all the BLOs and all these booth level officers and everyone comparatively caste related, they appointed the higher up communities, not SC, ST, BC, Christian, Muslim minorities are not there. Majority of them are the upper communities who favor their NDA alliance. That is allegation made by this Akhilesh Yadav yesterday. So these are all about the news. Okay, thank you, namaskar.